Top story tonight has to be the hike of the fuel prices, and these prices are likely to remain high over the next 3 months, and this is according to Energy and Petroleum Cabinet Secretary Davis Chirchir, who says high pump prices are due to increased landed costs and the removal of the fuel subsidy program that had been in place for the last 3 months.
Well, that's the beginning of coverage tonight, where Rimunjenga has more details on that. Take a look.
Energy and Petroleum Cabinet Secretary Davis Chirchir today appeared before the Energy Committee of the National Assembly to, among others, shed light on high fuel prices that was effective today, increased to more than 200 shillings per litre. Churchill cited increased landed cost of petroleum products to 8.7 billion shillings and withdrawal of the fuel subsidy program that had been in place over the last 3 months.
The challenges of Russia-Ukraine, compounded challenge of the OPEC politics of the major producers reducing the barrels, 3.6 barrels per day, possibly to increase the prices, the challenge of winter coming in, and the fact that we have withdrawn the subsidy.
He says the Petroleum Development Levy Fund, used for stabilization purposes, raises about 5 shillings and 40 cents for a litre of super petrol and diesel and collects about 5.2 billion shillings monthly. Churchill says the government can no longer afford to tap the Petroleum Development Levy to subsidize fuel due to unavailability of funds.
And what happened, the Treasury did use the future earnings on the stabilization fund to liquidate or to pay off the balance, so that the subsidy account today is at zero.
He says between April 2022 to April this year, the government has spent about 169 billion shillings to subsidize fuel. Chirchir says he has started talks with the National Treasury to reinstate the fuel subsidy program.
And therefore, what are we going to do as a country to secure our economy? Maybe we need another GTG. Maybe we need to go back to, we need to look at the stabilization fund and how much that stabilization fund can.
After the increase of fuel to more than 200 shillings a litre, Kenyans called on the government to find ways of reducing the pump prices.
Watu wadogo mnawaona hapa will not afford that. They'll try and pass the buck or pass the cost to the customer.
If we can look for other avenues, one, by creating an enabling environment for business to expand.
We are killing our economy kwa sababu tumeadhiri mwananchi wa kawaida.
Tunataka kushuhudia vile vile kuona kila bidhaa zote hapa nchini Kenya zikishuka kulingana na venye walivyotuahidi.
Mafuta imekuwa juu na gharama ya maisha imepanda zaidi. Sasa wateja wamepunguka.
Bei ya bidhaa muhimu kama common mwananchi inaenda kuathirika kabisa.
This is the first time in Kenya's history that a litre of fuel has moved past the 200 shillings mark. Rimunjenga for Easy Friday.